Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm going to just use the first letter of your name, A, and this is Michael. I am the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at Stealth, the 7-step system to pass the TOEFL IBT. I apologize. I'm getting ready to go on vacation to Disneyland, but I wanted to answer your emails before I left. So you have a few questions. So first of all, I think your question is, you might be using a company that has a PayPal, and you say, what will happen to one of the companies I've mentioned before to do my payment? Are you going to receive my information? No, I won't. What will happen is, whoever makes the payment, it will have their name, their first and last name on there, along with their email. So once that company makes the payment, you want to send me an email and tell me the name of the company. Say, hey Michael, this company made a payment in my name, so then I know to go in there and to put your email in there instead of theirs, because when I create your username and your password, it will be your email. So you just, as long as you contact me and let me know what's going on, I think that should not be a problem at all. Okay, let's go to your second question. You say, you're taking some classes with a private teacher. That sounds great. And by the way, you have some very strong writing skills. You really do. You have good sentence structure. I like your use of transition words. Your vocabulary is also very, very academic. I don't see any limitations at all with your vocabulary and your grammar. So you have great writing skills. Okay, the next question is, you required to get, you said 110. And that does cost quite a bit of money. The question is, how much time does it take for the average student to get to a level where high scores such as 110 can be achieved? I'll be honest with you, it takes years. It really does. It takes a long time to reach 110. However, you have already studied English for many years. I can tell by your writing. So then your question is, maybe if your writing skills and your grammar and your vocabulary and your pronunciation and all that, if they're already pretty advanced, how long does it take? The answer to your question is this. You can expect, I think, by using the private teacher you have and also by using my online course, you can probably expect about a 5 to 10 point improvement for every month that you study TOEFL. So I don't know what your current TOEFL score is, but let me just give you an example. Let's say your score right now is 90. That's probably pretty reasonable based on your writing skills, I would say. So if you want to get 110, you're probably looking at, that's what, 20 point improvement. You're probably looking between 2 and 3 months for you to get 110 if you work really, really hard. Okay, so another question that you had is, you say, sometimes I have time study for the afternoon, other times during the evening, sometimes during the mornings. You say, I was wondering if your course allows self-paced study. Yes, it does. You can study my course whenever you want, wherever you want. There's no limitations on what you can do. It is completely self-paced. This is exactly why I created this online course. You don't have to pay tons of money. You can use it whenever you want. If you don't study one day, you can study the next day. It's no problem at all. The main thing is, whenever you complete a pronunciation, speaking, or writing practice test, I will give you a score and some comments about 24 hours after you're having taken the test. Okay, let's go to your third question. You got a lot of questions here, and they're good questions. You say, I've read somewhere on your webpage that full ongoing concentration is needed in order to complete activities for the IBT. It is. Now, you said that sometimes you have trouble concentrating for longer periods of time. You said, what would you suggest in this case to help me stay focused for hours if possible? The main thing is to start off small. There's two main things you want to do right now, in order to improve your concentration. You want to try to work up to reading for about an hour a day. You want to do this for several months in order to really improve your reading and also your concentration. But you might say, well, Michael, I cannot concentrate reading for an hour. So what you do is you start off with maybe 20 minutes on Monday. The next day you do 25, the next day maybe 30, then 35, and so on. But what you do is you work up to about an hour each day. If you can read for about an hour a day without stopping, that's a very, very good start. Secondly, you can also practice your concentration with listening materials. Pay attention to either news, history, documentary, or science programs. And do the same thing you did with the reading. Start off maybe with a 15 or 20 minute listening activity, and then start increasing from there. And you want to get up to about an hour a day. So if you can at least focus 1 hour a day on reading and 1 hour a day on listening, you will improve your concentration, trust me. And then maybe if you can spend maybe 1 or 2 hours a day at my online TOEFL course, that's going to give you approximately 3 or 4 hours each day. Then you might be working with a tutor, and I think you should be in pretty good shape. All right, remember, to score 110 is going to take everything. Everything you can do right now, as much as you can do, is going to be very important. All right, you sent me one more email, and let's say, you say, my last question is, which book do I need to use for the IBT prep course? My private teacher gave me a copy of the Longman Course. I only have that material because it was impossible for me to afford the latest version. That's fine. I don't actually require any TOEFL book for my course. All of my lessons are online. My practice tests, my writing, speaking, pronunciation, everything is online. So if you take my online course, you don't actually need a book to use my course. So that's not going to cost you any money at all. If you want to supplement my online course, the Longman book will be fine. No problem, right? So you won't have any trouble at all. But anyway, thank you very much for your comments, and all the best to your high score and TOEFL success.